Welcome to Deep Dive by the Quiet Footnote.
Today, we're jumping into a real productivity heavyweight.
Absolutely. Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. It's a classic for a reason, guided millions towards getting results.
It really has, and it's built on such solid, field-tested practicality. For anyone new to it, that frog metaphor.
Right. The frog is basically your biggest, maybe ugliest, but definitely most important task.
Yeah.
The one you're probably dreading.
Exactly. And the core idea is just so simple, almost blunt.
Eat that frog first thing. Get the hardest, highest value thing done right at the start.
And then whatever else happens that day, you've already scored a major win. The rest feels, well, lighter.
It's that core message Tracy hammers home. Discipline is actually freedom. That's the soul of it, isn't it?
It really is. And what's fascinating is the problem he zeroed in on back in 2001.
Oh, yeah.
The paralysis of too much. It feels even more acute today, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. It's not that people are lazy, he argues. They're just swamped, overwhelmed.
Right. So they fill the day with easy stuff, the busy work, check an email, small tasks.
While putting off the one big thing that could actually move the needle, the frog.
Precisely. Which leads to that central question.
Why do smart, capable people keep procrastinating on the very things that could transform their situation?
And Tracy's answer usually comes down to the same things.
Yeah.
Lack of clarity, poor prioritizing, and just not building that muscle of self-discipline.
We're avoiding the discomfort, basically.
Mm-hmm. And beneath all the techniques, the tactics, there's a deeper layer.
Which is?
Productivity isn't just about doing more stuff. It's about becoming the kind of person who consistently does what truly matters. It's an identity shift.
That's a powerful reframe. Stop trying to manage time, which you can't really.
You can't. It's finite.
And start managing your choices within that time.
Yeah.
There's that great Tracy quote.
Oh, the one about never having enough time.
Yeah. There is never enough time to do everything, but there is always enough time to do the most important thing. That hits hard.
It's the perfect antidote to that feeling of being completely overwhelmed by your to-do list.
And this wasn't just theory for him, was it? This came from his own background.
Not at all. He talks about starting out broke, jobless, watching high performers, especially in sales.
And what did he notice?
That the difference makers weren't always the smartest, necessarily. It was clarity about what they wanted, consistency in their actions, and crucially, follow-through.
Ah, so getting things done.
Right. He was big on that 80-20 idea early on, that most of your results, like 80%, come from just a few key activities, the vital 20%.
And the book is basically a toolkit designed to force you to find and do that 20%.
Exactly. So, okay, the core message is clear. Clarity, consistency. Let's dig into that toolkit itself.
Yeah, the 21 principles. They sound simple, almost obvious sometimes, but people just don't do them consistently. What are the real must-dos?
Well, first, you absolutely have to set the table. Clarity is king.
Meaning?
Write your goals down, not just thinking about them. Physically write them. He has that 7-step method.
Right. Decide what you want, write it down, deadline. List the steps.
Organize the list, act immediately, and then do something, anything, every single day.
No room for vague intentions there.
0. Vague goals get vague results, or none at all.
Okay, table set. Then comes the daily planning piece, the ABCDE method. This feels central.
Oh, it's non-negotiable for daily focus. It's brilliantly simple, but forces tough choices.
Break it down. ABCDE.
A tasks are your frogs.
Yeah.
The absolute must-dos. Big consequences if you don't do them.
Okay.
B tasks are things you should do. Minor consequences if you delay, like returning a non-urgent call, maybe.
Got it. C.
C is nice to do. 0 consequence if you skip it altogether. Think reading an interesting industry article that isn't urgent.
Makes sense. D and E.
D is for delegate. Can someone else do this? And E is eliminate. Just stop doing things that don't add value. Cut them out.
Okay, but here's where I think people stumble. What if you look at your list, especially in a demanding job, and everything feels like an A task? What then?
Good question. The system forces you to prioritize within the A's.
Oh.
If you have, say, 3 A tasks, you label them A1, A2, A3. A1 is your biggest, ugliest frog.
The absolute top priority.
Yes. And the rule is strict. You do not start A2 until A1 is 100% finished. No jumping around.
Wow, okay, that forces real focus.
It does. And you layer that with the law of 3.
Which is?
Identify the top 3 tasks, just 3 that contribute, say, 90% of your total value in your role or life. Protect those 3 above all others.
So maybe your A1 task is one of those 3 big ones.
Very likely. It helps narrow your focus even further. And then there's the technique that sounds counterintuitive but is maybe the most powerful.
Let me guess. Creative procrastination.
You got it. It's about strategic neglect.
Okay, explain that, because procrastination usually sounds bad.
Right. We think, don't procrastinate. Tracy flips it. He says, procrastinate on purpose, but only on the low-value stuff.
So if my A1 frog is writing that big report,
You must creatively procrastinate on checking your Twitter feed, or tidying your already tidy desk, or answering emails that aren't critical right now.
you're consciously choosing what not to do.
Exactly. It's selective neglect to free up your peak energy and focus for the task that actually matters. It's liberating, actually.
But how do you ensure you're not just, swapping one form of avoidance for another, avoiding the small stuff instead of the big stuff?
Because the whole foundation is that crystal clear A1 task. You know what the frog is. You're not avoiding it. You're intentionally deferring the B, C, D tasks to protect the A time.
Got it. So it's not about guilt, it's about impact. That's a key shift.
It's a huge shift. Which brings us nicely to some of the myths Tracy just demolishes.
Yeah, let's tackle those. Myth number 1. I have to feel motivated before I start.
Total myth. He flips it completely. Motivation doesn't precede action.
Action precedes motivation.
Exactly. You act your way into feeling motivated, waiting for inspiration. That's just procrastination in a fancy hat.
Right. You make a tiny bit of progress, your brain gives you a little reward.
And that fuels the next step. Momentum builds motivation.
Okay, myth 2. This one is everywhere. Multitasking is efficient.
Oh, he called that modern madness way back. He's a huge advocate for single handle.
Meaning one task at a time.
One frog at a time. Pick it, start it, and stay with it. No switching till it is 100% done.
Because every time you switch.
Yeah.
Checking email, glancing at your phone.
You lose focus, you lose time. There's a cognitive cost to switching. Single handling is deep work, and it's how you actually finish important things.
Yeah, that resonates. Okay, myth 3. Being busy means I'm being productive.
Classic confusion. Busyness is often just avoidance. It feels good, right? Ticking off lots of little B and C tasks.
Makes you look productive, feel productive.
While conveniently avoiding the A1 frog that actually delivers the real impact, Tracy forces you. Stop managing activity, start managing results.
Hard truth there. And the last big myth. Planning is a waste of time, just jump in.
Nope. He has that great line, think on paper.
Ah, the analog power.
Yes. Every minute you spend planning, he argues, saves potentially 10 minutes during execution. Writing it down clarifies your thinking like nothing else.
It forces you to actually define the frog and the steps.
It's the blueprint for intentional action, not rigidity.
Listening to all this, it's kind of striking how current it all feels, especially now.
It's almost prophetic, isn't it? That warning he gave. Technology is a wonderful servant, but a terrible master.
That feels like the central struggle of our time.
Absolutely. The scarcity isn't just time anymore, it's attention. Our attention is the battleground.
So the frog today might actually be the act of focusing itself, protecting that attention.
For many of us, yes. Just achieving a state of uninterrupted focus is the hardest task. His advice to get out of the technological time sink.
It's not just about productivity now. It feels like mental survival.
It really does. We're leaking focus with every notification, every scroll. Reclaiming that is the A1 task for our well-being.
So if Tracy were updating the book today with AI and everything, what would he add?
That's interesting. I think he'd be very clear. Use AI, absolutely. Let it handle the routine, low-impact stuff.
Like drafting emails, summarizing notes, maybe
Or-
scheduling,
Yeah.
the B and C tasks.
Exactly. Automate the drudgery. But, and this is crucial, that never, ever outsource your core thinking.
Meeting.
Don't let AI do your reflection, your creative problem solving, your high-stakes decision-making. Those are your A tasks.
So AI frees you up for the A tasks. It doesn't replace them.
Precisely. The goal is to use these tools to gain clarity, to ask better questions, not just find faster shortcuts around the hard thinking.
And there's an emotional payoff here too, isn't there, following this kind of structure?
Oh, definitely. That clarity, that deliberate action, it's like emotional hygiene.
How so?
Knowing what your main task is and then doing it especially early. It cuts through so much anxiety. That feeling of overwhelm from constant distraction, the structure is the antidote.
You feel in control, even if just for that first block of time.
Peace through structure,
Yeah.
that's a huge, often unspoken benefit.
Okay, so let's try and boil this down. After diving into the 21 principles, the philosophy, what are the absolute core takeaways? The 5 laws of action, maybe?
Yeah, we can distill it. First, clarity before motion. Know exactly what you need to do each day. Write it down. No ambiguity.
Got it. Second,
The frog first,
Nice.
always. Hardest, highest value task, tackle it early when your willpower and focus are strongest.
Nerd.
Focus on the vital few, that 80-20 rule. Relentlessly identify the few tasks that deliver most of the value. Protect them. Creatively procrastinate on the rest.
Number 4.
Discipline over motivation. You won't always feel like it. Act anyway. Discipline is a muscle. Train it daily.
And finally, 5th.
Action over perfection. Just start. Get it done. Momentum is key. Perfectionism is often just fear in disguise. Aim for completion, not flawlessness.
Those 5 really capture the essence. So for someone listening right now wanting to actually start this tomorrow, what are some immediate practical steps Tracy suggests?
He's very practical. Start with a simple morning ritual. Before you touch your phone, before any input.
Yes.
Sit down, write your main goals, and identify your one single frog for that day. Just one.
Then what?
Then protect time for it. Ideally, the first 90 minutes of your workday. No emails, no calls, no interruptions. Just you and the frog. Sacred time.
I like that. Protect the frog time. What else?
I love his idea of the to-do-be list. It's clever.
Kudubi.
Yeah, you list your top 3 actions, the do, but next to each, you write the quality you want to be while doing it.
Oh, like write report
You do.
and be focused.
Yeah.
Or make difficult call. Do and be courageous. Be.
Exactly. It connects the task to your character development, makes it more meaningful.
That's really neat. Any final ritual?
Yes, end the day right. Don't review what you didn't get done. That just breeds negativity.
What should you do instead?
Focus on completion gratitude. Review what you did finish, especially the frog. Acknowledge the progress. Build that positive reinforcement loop.
That makes sense. Build momentum for the next day.
Precise.
Stepping back from all the techniques, the real insight here feels deeper than just time management.
I agree. The real frog, it isn't usually the task itself, is it?
No, it's the internal stuff. The resistance, the fear of the discomfort, the hesitation.
That moment of choosing to lean into the hard thing, focus becomes an act of courage.
And the book ultimately teaches that life isn't about things getting easier. It's about you getting stronger, more disciplined.
Through that consistent, deliberate action, the wisdom isn't just about getting more done faster, it's about finding a kind of serenity in the process, knowing you tackled what mattered.
So if we had to sum up the book in one sharp sentence.
How about a handbook for turning hesitation into momentum by doing the hardest, highest impact thing first with clarity, courage, and calm?
I like that. Clarity, courage, and calm. That captures it.
Which leads us to that final thought for everyone listening.
Go on.
Thinking about tomorrow morning, what's that one small, deliberate act of courage you can commit to? That one step towards finally eating your uncomfortable frog and reclaiming your focus?
A powerful question to leave folks with. Thank you for diving deep into this one with us.
Always a pleasure.
We'll catch you on the next Deep Dive.